Okie doke, see if this works. So I'm not actually doing the moves for the Fourth Army. This is just kind of like showing, I guess, basically why I ended up rolling the probability die. Because I just got stuck. I didn't know if I should be overly defensive. I mean, I do know I've got to be defensive. Okay, look. Let's take a look. Let's look at it from Saltza's point of view here. You can see what's about to happen to Flug's 10th Army. It's about to get annihilated. You can see what's next on the German menu. His. Also, this is why I have these little yellow things here, because the 14th Cavalry Division is not under 4th Army control. So I'm kind of just trying to remind, he better like telephone in or whatever to 9th Army. By the way, can we do something about that German cavalry? So anyways, here we go. This is what I got these. Oh, actually, we'll zoom in. I just wanted to kind of give a bit of a context of what the heck is going on here. And then we can zoom. I'll zoom in here and see what happens. Where are we here? I just want to get to the... How's that? I think that should be good. I think I can even go a bit more. I don't want too much. You know, we want to see the... Yeah, actually, I have to keep remembering, like afterwards, like on the little screen, it looks really terrible. Anyways, so I'm using the red for it's too hot. It's a nice aggressive defensive posture, but I don't have enough. The 4th Army doesn't have enough troops. Only has 2 supply points and has 4 supply points and has no idea if they're ever going to get any. I just think personally, for me, it just seems way too ambitious. I would love to, but come on, it's not going to happen. So then I went the way I would normally think in my world, which is panic and the blue color-coded bits, which is I hope this makes sense to everyone. Anyways, and this is what I would call too cold. Way too defensive. I've actually even sacrificed... Darn it! I wanted to go and look this up before talking. Kielce, I think. I was going to forfeit this town, like I was going to let the 4th Army say, no, we're going to withdraw it, which kind of in a weird way seems in keeping with the way Saltza has been playing this game, or running his army the entire time. I mean, avoiding all contact with the Austrians all the way along the Adzanka, went down here, then used the Nida and the double rail line to, I mean, it was really effective, but as soon as there was any sniff of Austrian or German, reaction, he took off like a bat out of hell. Maybe a good idea, but I'm just saying. So that's why I went for the probability die, and then it was like, okay, let's try something completely different. My original something completely different was crazy completely different. I was going to go, you know what, let's mount an attack here or here. I was like, what in the world are you doing? You don't even have anybody across the river. Yeah, it would have been not very much fun. But I'm starting to clue in, that woods and river are kind of like the same when they're separate, if you know what I mean. But anyways, I'm just going to blow my nose. Or wipe it anyways. So I've decided to go with the green one. The reason being is once I started looking at Kielce, if I'm saying it right, darn it, to me personally it looks like a very strategically important town. It may not, but I'm like, okay, if the Russians completely withdraw the way I wanted to with the blue here and give up all this spot, as far as I can see, the Germans have complete unhindered access back and forth. I mean, they already will anyways, no matter how much of that's already gone. You know what I mean? Like, they already have Checheva and so on and so forth. So that bit of unrestricted is gone. But don't give them tons more to really start being able to do all kinds of crazy nonsense, because I can start see, I mean, I can see the big picture here. Let's bring it out a bit and you can see what in the world's going to happen. Pretty bloody obvious. Adios 10th Army. And then, see what I'm saying? Like, it's not good. So let's get back to the little red and green dudes. Let's see if I can slow down. I don't go too much. I keep forgetting where I am. I think that's it. Yeah, let's go with that. So I've decided I've also got to remind myself this is not set in stone. This is just a general outline of what I would like to do. Excuse me. And I can adapt. I mean, that outline, that shape can change. I don't know if this is the good one to do or not. I'm sure maybe some people who are like way more adept at whatever could look at this and know all the terrain and everything. Sorry, Charles, I don't have the terrain key out. This, to me personally, looks really bad, but I'm just looking at it from a terrain perspective. It's too far away for me to get here to put up any resistance, but on the flip side, it's going to take them a long time to get there, like to this spot. I don't know if I'm pushing the green zone. Like I said, it's just an outline. I don't have to go with it, but I think that's the best. And the reality is, though, I've got to start cluing in about divisional breakdown and linking up somehow the left flank of the 4th Army with the 9th Army with the 9th Army here. Excuse me, and we've got to get rid of this flipping cap. Like, faster than you shake a stick. Something's got to go. And that's it. I don't know what else to... I'll look at my notes, but I don't think there's anything more to really add that I was mentioning. Yeah, but I just think they're just on the other factor. No, I think that's it, really. Remember, it's not not written in stone. I hope I like. Oh God, but I will say one thing. I know other people get off on combat and all this. To me, this is like, oh God, it's like savoring dessert. It is just so enjoyable trying to figure out all these crazy little what have yous. But anyways, I think this is what. Yeah, so I have actually recorded the moves, but I was just, I want to get rid of these so then I can actually do the moves. Okay.